how do I change like my view on women? When I say change my view on women, it's like if I'm always getting the negative part or like um I even getting to experience women or because like I'm always getting rejected or something. Like
What's the negative part? What's that?
I said negative part like how do I put this?
Put it as it is.
I wouldn't even say negative part. It's like just not even
No,
getting
no,
to
no, no,
experience
no,
it.
no. You said the negative part for a reason. You chose your
When I
words.
say
You
negative
chose your
part,
words. We're not backpedaling, buddy. You're
I'm
not
gonna
Richard
say
Sherman.
negative.
You're not Jalen Ramsey, buddy. We're not backpedaling.
No, I wouldn't say negative. I would say not even
You wouldn't
extreme.
say, but you did. You see, coulda, shoulda, would. You did. Let's stick with what we chose. You said the negative parts. What does that mean? What is that?
Okay,
I'm
when I say
asking about
negative,
that.
I'd probably say in high school the negative part is like the bitches just treat you like you're a fucking like I don't know how to explain it, bruh. Like a ghost. You feel me?
How do they
It
treat
sounds
ghosts?
crazy as fuck. Like you don't exist. Like it's like I don't know how to put it. I feel like I haven't gotten the negative part in a long time because I don't even like put
Okay.
myself in the whole.
Okay. So how do they treat other men? If you're treated like a ghost, how do you see them treat other men? What's the difference?
Okay, not other men, but like
Yo, instead of saying not like this, but like that, just say what that is.
okay, even getting attention at all from bitches, bro. Like if you get what I'm saying, how do I change that?
I don't know if you answered my question. How do they treat? If you're treated like a ghost, what's the other? What's the opposite of that? What do you see that you want? What do we want?
I want to say a relationship, but like
How are we gonna?
being able to
How are we gonna
say,
skip? We can't skip straight to a relationship. Let's take it a step back. You treat it like a ghost. Please keep it simple. Let's not jump too far. Keep it simple. If they're treated like a ghost, you're treated like a ghost. What are we looking for? What's next? What's the opposite of that? Like, what do you see?
being able to connect and get women. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. As much of a gravitational pull that I have, I still have to introduce myself to women I am attracted to. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Unless you are literally handsome as like super handsome or already super well known, even then some women won't. You will not, for the most women, be the one shot at. Women will shoot, and I've had women shoot they shot at me. Even women that have liked me have completely never said nothing until I shot my shot. So what's the difference? And let's say this woman didn't know I exist. She's walking, she didn't even see me yet, and then I approach her. I'm literally a ghost to her. What's the difference? What does not being a ghost have to do with going for what you want? I'm trying to figure out how did that fit into the equation.
I feel like I've gone used to like, bro, like just constant like how do I put this? I'll say rejection. Sometimes it's not even like
Okay, so
yeah, I'll
being
say
rejected is not being a ghost.
I mean, okay, it's like this. There's certain people. I'll say I'm that type of certain person. Like if you just keep getting, it's like if you keep getting bad, like bad, not luck, but if the same thing is happening to you always, like I just see it as why would I keep doing it? If you understand me, because like I just feel like I just
I
always get
don't
rejected.
understand you. I understand you're saying it in English, but I don't understand that
Uh,
concept. What is the concept of if I keep shooting for something and I haven't got it, I'm just going to stop shooting? Do
um,
you want to live like that?
no.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's thank you. You said no very clearly, very firmly. Okay.
No.
That's the kind of thoughts you're having right now. You know the difference between me and you when you miss? I love the game so much I'll shoot again. It's so simple to me. Like I miss or I make it. That's it. Really two options. I miss or I make it. That's it. There's no abundance of just confidence and wow, man's just making it look so easy. No, I just shot. You didn't. You shot. I didn't. You are all up in your feelings. That I'm gonna tell you that probably is the difference. You're all up in your feelings. So I'm gonna tell you why, right? I'm gonna give you an example. I literally quoted this because this quote was so tough. It was said that anticipating the future based on the past, so they're not present. You try to anticipate the future based on the past. So because of the past, you got rejected. They made you feel like a ghost. The first thing I said, I was talking about women in your current dating game. You said you went all the way back to high school. How old are you?
19.
Right. Probably graduated a year or two ago. Right?
Yeah.
Right. We are referring back 1 to 2 years to talk about our current experience. Bro, there are some people who were star athletes in high school that work at McDonald's right now. There's some people who didn't play in high school that go to the NFL. Why are we... I mean, that's probably didn't happen, but... Like, you see how you went straight to your past experience to try to anticipate your future? Like, you tried to go, man, they treated me like a ghost, they rejected me. So, therefore, that next woman I go talk to is going to just treat me the same. That doesn't make sense.
I hear you.
Even if she does. But if you doubt yourself, if you go into that shit with this horrible energy, don't you know she could smell that shit all over you?
No.
Do you think she can or not?
I think, I feel like women know when a dude's not like confident enough to lead. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay, let's say woman. Okay, you agree. She can tell. Yeah. She can tell if your energy is disgusting, and she can tell. She can tell if you have the confidence to lead, as you describe it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The same way I could just say hello to somebody or good morning, I could tell they had a bad morning or a good morning. It's the same way you go say, "Hey, how are you?" And she could tell, ugh, he's been beating himself up all week or year if your low self-esteem has been just cooking for a long time. So he's not having a bad day, you know. I mean, people could just feel it. So you really have to handle that before you even approach that woman, bro. You got to start developing your sense of self so that when you interact with her, she could feel that good vibe, that good energy. It's like contagious. But before she knows anything, it's something about you that's attractive. I mean, that's the whole idea of charm and charisma. You know, it's based on like an attraction, a pull towards these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying somebody is charming or charismatic, you don't even say nothing about their looks, right?
How they interact with the world.
Exactly. They're not even mentioning the looks. They're mentioning like this person's interactions. How do people pick up from them? So, like we just said, we could say charming, charismatic, enthusiastic, angry, sad, happy. We could say any mood or emotion, right? You just agree. Yeah. You can tell when somebody having a bad day, or you agree. A woman can tell you, oh, he has confidence. Are you putting that out there in your interactions?
I feel like I don't even try to like achieve interactions. Like I usually.
That was a yes or no. That was a yes or no.
No.
Okay, no. Thank you. All right, let's take this one thing at a time. Okay, so if you're not putting that in your actions, what goes into your interactions? You think when you go speak to a woman, say hello or something like that? What vibe do you think you putting in that experience?
I'll say very formal. Like I don't want anything from her. If you get what I'm saying. Like when I say formal, like when you say when you're talking to a woman and you say apply pressure. I feel like I don't know what pressure is to even apply it. If you know what I'm saying.
I mean, even saying hello is pressure. You expressing your interest. Pressure don't gotta be horny. Pressure does not have to be horny, bro. Does not have to be horny. Yeah. Does not have to be. Let me smack that ass. Do a 360. Give me a kiss.
Of course. But there's a certain way that either talk to a woman or interact with her that she knows that
Right. Your composure. Your composure.
Exactly.
Right.
But I feel like I don't even know what that is or like.
So you be going up to the host. Hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Thank you for your you formal as fuck. That's what you're saying.
Basically, but it's not like a robot though. Yeah.
All right. Is formal attractive?
I don't think it's seducing.
Attractive was the word I used.
I don't think it is. I mean, I don't think it is.
It is or it is not.
No.
especially when you don't feel good about it. I mean, you could literally be awkward and a woman will find that attractive if, like, that's just how you kind of, like, I'm nervous, I'm a shy guy. Like, there's some guys that wear that with confidence and they don't even know it. That's literally their confidence. Like, I have no game. I have no game at all. I have no game. So the next thing you know, they just let their personality come out. And they don't realize that's their game. Just being natural and comfortable. And here while you are like frustrated with yourself, you like are like confused, and it just puts out this vibe of being very hesitant. Like you don't like yourself. So how easy is it for somebody to like you?
Not easy.
I'm just saying, bro. So think about this, and I'll finish the call with this. Romeo BJ, I appreciate the Twitch myself. And I'll be specific because I don't want to just leave you with this and just have you confused. First and foremost, repair and recreate your sense of self-image. Because as long as you keep interacting with people with a poor self-image, a low self-esteem, you literally don't even view the world in a form of reality. There's low self-esteem logic. Low self-esteem logic says, because I fell before, I'm going to fail again. Low self-esteem logic says, I don't deserve that opportunity. Low self-esteem logic says, I can't do it. Low self-esteem logic says, why even try? Low self-esteem logic says, they will like that person more. Like, it's just a whole bunch of logic that's correlated with that sense of self, right?
Basically, I don't even give myself the chance to, like, experience it at all.
Exactly.
Like, bad.
You already, it's like, I read a good-ass book called Just Listen. I'm not even finishing this. The book I'm on now. And one of the most humbling things it told me that I reflected on myself is that when we communicate with somebody, let's say, this is the example the book used. A husband was arguing with his wife. Or no, an employee, the CEO was arguing with the employee. Because of past experiences with this employee, the CEO was like, okay, this employee is lazy. They are snarky and like just got a smart mouth and very rude, right? So every time he communicated with this employee, he was already, follow me here. He was already reacting to who he thought the employee was. Blinding him to what was actually going on with the employee. He never could sit back and say, what's wrong? Or what's bothering you? Or what's motivating you to act this way? Because he didn't come with an open mind. He came thinking he already knew the employee. You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, that low self-esteem thinks it has everything figured out. Oh, she's going to reject me. She doesn't like me. I'm not her type. So then the first thing you go to say is based on all that emotion, all that built up memory and shit. Just like the employee come in, the first thing he's going to do is be defensive because he's remembering an employee who he argued with or he doesn't like. He's not able to interact more purely, more openly, more, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I think that, like, you definitely, like, explain things a lot more. Like, when you just said, like, you don't know yourself or you don't feel comfortable with yourself enough, I will say, like, sometimes I feel like I don't understand my personality or myself enough for people to experience who I am. If you get what I'm saying.
Exactly. So just repair that sense of self-image. How do we do that? We start opening our mind to more positive versions of ourselves by trying new things, doing new things, breaking our old habits so that we start creating a new person that we respect. Therefore, you got to start taking accountability for everything. I mean, like, let it be that, let's say I end stream and I'm tired as fuck. And I'm like, oh, God, I was supposed to practice guitar tonight. If I don't do that, I'm going to lose respect for myself. If my sense of self, if my self-esteem is just going to get lower and lower if I keep doing things I don't respect. It's just how it works. You know, if I do things I'm proud of, then I'm going to be very proud of myself. It's kind of simple, right? You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
So make yourself proud, man. Do things that you respect about yourself. And then overall time, your self-esteem will get raised. But you gotta let go of what's already there. For sure, bro.
Thank you, seriously, bro.
Oh,
Hold it
sure.
to the moon, man.
To the moon, man. To the fucking moon.